Last night on my live, we listened to the first episode of Andrea Dunlap's podcast featuring Gypsy Rose Manson. After seeing that she normally only averages about 10 comments per podcast episode compared to the hundreds of comments that she's getting on the Gypsy Rose episode, I think we know why she did this. You see, Andrea Dunlap only has 16,000 followers on Instagram. And then there's an old TikTok account with even less. She absolutely knew bringing Gypsy Rose on her platform was going to bring a lot of attention. The Truth Train has relocated over to Spotify. And I'm a comment girly. I love the comment section. And I'm just going to tell you guys now, if you go over there, you can only comment one time. Now you can reply to other comments, but you can only leave one comment. That's mine. That's the newest one. And I just want to say thank you to everyone that is Team Truth Train. Thank you for going over there and leaving our mark. People are really demanding that this episode be removed. And I absolutely agree because you guys are invalidating someone that lost their life. And I'm sick of it. All the lies that she has told on this podcast episode, trying to say that she never got any money from the act. Oh, the $50,000 she got was a donation from the producer. Since when? And remember, you guys, this is only part one. For all we know, this is going to be like a 4 or 5 part episode of Gypsy Rose Manson. And remember, we can go over there and leave comments stating the truth without necessarily having to be disrespectful or bullying, because you know they love to accuse us of bullying for spreading the truth. Andrea is already silencing people on her Instagram. She's deleting all the comments that are Team Truth Train. As she said, we are not allowed to debunk Gypsy's story. But yeah, y'all are allowed to sit there and talk crap about a woman that lost her life. This is not a real interview. This is staged. Andrea Dunlap, you should feel ashamed of yourself. There's a lot of MPV victims that you have met with, and all this is doing is bringing falsities to your podcast. Cut it out. And it's making me want to even dig into her story more because she's saying that she suffered from Munchausen by proxy by the hands of an older sister. Now, I'm not saying that her story is not true, but birds of a feather flock together. Is this just a quick cash grab to try to be social media famous by Andrea? Or is she really this advocate for victims like she says? Because if she is really an advocate, why are you bringing on somebody that could invalidate your entire storyline? There was really only like one or two comment that I saw that were obviously longtime viewers or friends and family of Andrea. And I absolutely wanted to take a video of these comments because who knows, maybe she's going to go in there and try to delete them all. Can you delete comments on Spotify if you're on the other end, like the host end? And I do want to genuinely apologize to any real victims of Munchausen by proxy that have gone on Andrea's show and the negative attention that this may bring to your life. If it affects you in any way, I apologize. That is not what we are trying to do here. Gypsy Rose Manson is not a true victim, and we need to stop invalidating the fact that she murdered her mother. How many of these other guests have murdered their parents or foster parents or whoever was doing this to them? I respect victims and I am very sensitive to children and people that have been affected by Munchausen by proxy. I am glad that it is getting attention. Gypsy is not the way.